Indicate friendly dropship has entered atmosphere. ETA dropship 1 minute. Shutdown sequence initiated.
Ah, the other mute button. Good evening, good afternoon, good day, and where you are in the world. Happy Thursday. We're one day closer to the weekend. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Teterboro, just north of New York. As you can see, the very jagged skyline background. The Microsoft servers gave us a bit of a scare today. It almost kind of threw a wrench in the works. But we're going to make our way up in the state of New Hampshire to the racetrack known as the Magic Mile, or officially the Hampshire Motor Speedway. So I'm very happy to have you all along. So yeah, things seem to be working okay for the moment. Red Dragon says that the East USA server is a bit in and out. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully it gets better over time. But we'll definitely keep an eye on it if we need to round move. So yeah. Kozaki Flyer is here. Servers seem okay for now. Yep. Mayland is here. Good to see you. Of course, Red Dragon, Shuffle Shoes is here. Great to see everyone here. Yeah, so server seems to be okay for the moment, at least functioning. So we are in fact grow. We're going to be flying. Oh, look at that! I couldn't have planned that. We're going to be in the Cessna 170 from Coronado today. Goblin's here. Good to see you, my friend. And we're going to be having a lovely New York countryside. We're going to fly over, I believe. We're going to fly over Albany, which I believe is the state capital. So, gonna go ahead and get right into it. Rich. Clear prop. Start, done, coming fine. Have lights on. Taxi. One. All right. So we are in the wonderful little Cessna 170. Which I've been getting a great amount of fun flying. This good little Scorpio 49's here. Fixes Batman. That one looks a little stuck in the building. So we're going to make our way to runway 24. That's what the doc says where we go. Our way to taxi. Find it. I'm getting better at it. The closer you are to a stall, the less bouncy it is, but it's still bouncing. But I've still been enjoying it quite a bit. Throws, turn them on case, cross, taxi bay. Waiting for the new PC for 9. The reason plan. Yep. The amount of flaps you can put in this thing, it can land pretty short. With trouble. I'm sure they'll work on it. So I'm not gonna complain. Old short line. Folks with us. Fixes of the Thunderflies, they'll have no problem. Sergeant Staff with the follow. Many thanks, dude. Hope you're well. Okay, next ready and off. So does also have the sound bug. I'm doing pretty all right. Can't complain. Hey, ailerons. Hope you're well. Glad you popped in. Hey, ailerons. I flew the TBM the other night. It was actually last night. first time, and it's like my third time ever. Radio frequency. That was. Hey, don't lose sleep on my account. I do appreciate you stopping in, though. We appreciate it. And Steppy's in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Hope you're well. Happy Thursday. Another day closer to the weekend. One more circle as everyone's getting up off the field. You have a good one. Started. Shall see you next time. You rest well. Roger that, Captain Steppy. Hey, there we are. Like by the 140, the 170, probably the 170. Hey, Kingsman, good to see you, my friend. I say the 170 because it has a little bit more speed. It's a little closer to what my grandpa had. But it's definitely not to say that I don't like the 140. I do like it, but the 170 is a bit closer to what I'm used to. If that makes any sense. I like the look of it, but it's definitely a bit more ostentatious than I like for myself. Like, I think the design, the deco is cool. It's just not as it. You can see New York City in the background. Hey, 6 Knots, how you doing? I think the sounds on the 170 are a lot better. Cockpit doesn't sound like a GoPro. I really like thunder in that little. Well, the weather here in person's been kind of windy, cloudy. Here in the sim, the live weather's kind of nice. Some odd lightning strikes and whatnot, but roger that. Not going fast, so you'll be able to catch up just fine. So we are in fact heading up to more scenic areas. Part of New York isn't as scenic as others. Upstate New York is a lot better. It has a bit more terrain to it. Not as much terrain as we had on Tuesday. Alps. Making the lives of the Thunderflies much more difficult than normal. Hey, Noel, good to see you. Yep. We leave the metropolitan area of New York. Something a bit more scenic. So, fun fact. So they're racing at New Hampshire Motor Speedway this weekend. It's a 1 mile flat oval. And it's often called the Magic Mile. And the winner of the race, in at least the Cup Series, it's a giant lobster. Roger that, Noel. It's nice to see that the Microsoft servers are back up. They gave quite something of a scare, and they had went down somewhere between Fabio ending the stream and just before I was getting ready to go live myself, and it was just like, so I put out a message saying it might be delayed. Thankfully, the servers were back up in time, and here we are. Goodness. So, kind of a half announcement, sort of a more of a get ready for a bigger announcement kind of thing. Is we're looking to have a big event next Friday between at least Murphy and myself. What POR? I'm not currently tuned to POR, but I should be. Map. I believe it's the Kingston. So that is 176. Bit of a slight climb. Adjust our trim a little bit. A couple of smokestacks down below. These doggone gnats are going to be nothing. So we are flying along the Hudson River. If you were to follow it further into the city, it was made somewhat famous by, it's been famous forever. Yeah. Miracle on the Hudson. It on the windy side. Probably a power plant. Backy down there. Druids there. Phelan. Red Dragon. Thunderflies off of that Scorpio down there. Down in front, an Arborchetta. So I did fly the first leg of this trip. Oh, yeah, we're staying out of the cockpit. That's. I did fly the first leg of this, and it was kind of amazing. Although I spent a good chunk of it above a cloud layer because the weather at the time was questionable. So I flew above the clouds, found a hole, went below the clouds. Funny enough, saw weather move in to the first, or it was moving in towards the first stop. So it's pretty cool. The first airport, it's a tiny, not tiny, but it's a nice little airport nestled near a river, near some mountains, very nice large hills, and with trees everywhere. It's really fairly picturesque. Anywhere, yeah. New York can be a little bit like Michigan. Once you get outside of the metro areas, it's just a great state. Hey, Badip, how you doing, dude? Life's treating you well today. You're also getting very close to the weekend, so definitely. There's Kingsman down there. I'm doing well. Jolie Bolo with the host. Many thanks, my dude. Hope you're well. Happy Thursday. So yeah, look forward to a big announcement about next Friday, because next Friday is going to be a big day. It looks like it may be just something between Murphy and I that we're going to do for the community. It may be into something bigger, some more streamers, but definitely look forward to that. It involves Oshkosh. I'm doing pretty well, Joey. How are you doing, my friend? How's life treating you today? That's a cloud. Oh, cloud. It responded. That's a sentient cloud. Either saying hello or get away from me. Did the closed captioning tell me that I was FIFA? Yeah, Kozaki, it really does, and with all going well, it will next Friday. Details kind of are being worked on right now as far as the who, the when, and the what. Now, Pilot Edge's sim venture is happening right now. It actually started yesterday, but my thought is, I wanted to have an Oshkosh for regular folks, regular flight simmers, not just the hardcore folks. There's a plane close by. Ah, there you are. So, I didn't think it was necessarily fair that there's only the big event for the ATT Pilot Edge folks. Good on them. I wish them the best of luck. I hope their event's the best. But it's kind of nice for those of us that aren't really into the ATT thing, or like to have a bit more of a casual approach, but want have them be able to experience flying into Oshkosh. Now, Pilot Edge has released a freeware scenery for AirVenture, so it actually does add quite a bit to the airfield, make it look like the event's happening. I have downloaded it. They offer 3 different versions, one kind of the normal ultra version, then a medium version, and a light, depending on how the system runs. You have to make an account on their site, but it's decent scenery. I plan on using that myself, and I did post a link over on the Two-Tone Murphy Discord for it. But yeah, I wanted everybody to get a chance to fly into Oshkosh and have a big event there. Even if it's just Two-Tone Murphy and me flying in. So yeah, we'll post the details as they get hammered out throughout the next week. I'd like to have everything finalized by Wednesday. That way we can get everyone up to speed on what's going to happen. There's going to be some ATCs, so using JoinFS, but it's not a requirement by any stretch. But I'm really looking forward to it. I've wanted to do something like that for some time. Hey, Airlock, how you doing? There you go, Joey. This arrival. No, I haven't tried it yet, but I believe they designed the scenery so that you could. They put stuff in the seaplane base. They did a reasonable job with the scenery overall. I think they missed out on a couple of areas, but I think they did, for what it is, I think they did a good job. Enough job. But like I said, it's free and it works, and it makes it feel like the event's actually going on. There's Steve Solo in the Thunderbus. Just remember, Steve, no wing overs in the DC-6. Here's it. Isn't the scenery nice though? The further away from New York City we get, the nicer the scenery is. That's fair. Now, as far as any of our ATC, it's probably not going to be like using Fisk Arrival or this or that. It's not going to be like Pilot Edge, because want a more casual feel. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be I have to be careful who stream I watch now. It's Isn't that a good problem to have, though? No, Airlock, I get the feeling. I understand the sentiment. I kind of went, starting to watch Murph. I was starting to have the same kind of problem. Like, oh, that looks nice. Oh, hey, that looks nice. What am I doing with my life? But it's all good fun. Until Microsoft gets a way to show off models that you don't own, which is possible. Really waiting for him to get on that. There we go. There's ready. Yeah, RDW. Honestly, the only airliner that I have picked up for flight sim, or any flight sim, has been the DC-6, and it was very generous and kind gift. But it's so worth it. Reese is here. How you doing? Hope you're well. Here in New York. On our way to the Hampshire Motor Speedway. We should start across countries now. Never know. Oh, by the way, the 2 hotfixes. Yeah, the 1.2.1. I haven't flown it since the V1.2.1 yet, and they said that they fixed the electrical bug, and I think the electrical bug was probably the biggest issue that 140 had. The 1.1 update, when they got rid of the 1000, was great, but they finally fixed the electric. Theo is in. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're well. Scorpio with the sub. Many thanks, dude. 4-month streak. I'm very humbled. And hey, the alerts work now. Like we have some rain up ahead. Hey, there's Noel. I like how the closed caption sometimes take Noel and make it Noel or just Noel. Closed caption. Instead I have to upgrade. Well, you can't upgrade the hardware without getting a new plane to match. The other way around. If they have to match handbags and shoes, we can match hardware and airplanes. It's hit and miss sometimes. I'm still working on the mic setting. I'd love to be able to get an adapter to use my aviation headset for the stream. Although on the other hand, that'd be kind of end up being making this kind of a waste of money, but planes are hardware. That's actually true. I have some rhubarb. Used to be a chef that rhubarb from the garden. That's a very large company. Nice. Hey, we got a steerman. Not only do we have a steerman, we have a Thunderfly steerman. How about that? Strawberry rhubarb pie. I have not had that in probably 20 years. Oh no, Kingsman. Roger. We shall prevail, Kingsman. We won't let the CTDs slow us down. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Wayland. Because between them getting ready for the big update and, you know, them going down completely, it's not unreasonable to think that it's going to be kind of a little while. Something. Drop a ton of here. Oh. Yeah. It sure is. The Thunderflies look good in the Stearman. I need to talk to Skydive Man about doing a kernel fork livery on the drop tank MB339 instead of the tip tank. I believe it's the 27th, Tuesday, so about a week and a half. Yeah. About a week and a half from now. It's also when it launches on the Xbox. Got that right, Larson. Oh, nice. I didn't notice that they have the Thunderflies roundel and the two-tone Murphy roundel on the wing. That's awesome. Question is, does it say Thunderflies on the belly? Doesn't appear so. Larson, no. This is just here because I race on Saturdays and I'm lazy and don't like taking it down. So I have a joystick over to my right and my throttle over to my left and my pedals on. I've seen Gerard win the league. No. Can't say as I have. Here's Dennis G. Hey. Thunderbuses have changed into Air Force One. Nice. Yes. It's so good. That is why I love having the DC-6. And DC-6, it's wonderful because with the AFE, you can still fly it if you're someone like me that doesn't know how to fly complex airline-ish planes. Yes. Larson, you should be totally able to use an Xbox controller to fly Microsoft Flight Sim. You can do it on the PC version as well if you have it. It's not as a what I'm looking for, immersive experience with an Xbox controller, but it gets you up and flying, and that's all that matters. We're not the kind of people to judge what kind of controller you're using to fly. We just want people to get up in the air and fly along. That's kind of the mantra of the Fireflies. Between myself and Allison Johnson and Tuto and Murphy and Ailerons and Twin, we want to share aviation, even simulated aviation, of all skill levels. Nice. I need to the thing so I can another. Nobody move. Yes. Screenshot. Yeah. Gotta get them thumbnails for the YouTube video. I upload it. If anything, a pad is much better for GA compared to airliners. The ground fidelity makes you want to fly VFR low level time. Made me realize how boring it is. Yeah, 100%. And that, I think that's a big reason why I ended up getting bored a lot in like FSX, because it's like it's cool to fly around and stuff and be like, oh, look at me, I'm flying an airplane. It's fun for a while, but not being able to see the world like this just got boring fairly quick. Whereas now, with the satellite imagery and the way they do the trees and whatnot, holy cow, it's nuts. And I will never disparage people that like to fly the airliners at 30, 40,000 feet. Larson 1979 with the follow. Many thanks, dude. Okay, I do not have a joystick, so I'll be happy if it works to play via controller by 140. Heck yeah, dude. Get that controller and fire up an airplane. Kick the tires and light the fires. But yeah, it's just... Flight Sim has never been this good. And I think I was saying I'll never disparage folks that like flying the tube liners, you know, at 30, 40,000 feet or whatever. You know, everybody gets their kicks differently, and am I to judge? I've always been more fond of flying close to the ground where I can see things, so I can gain a new perspective on the world. And you can get some pretty nifty sights, you know, up at the higher flight level. In fact, just last night I was flying with Captain Steppy in the TBM. We flew from Narsarsuaq up to Reykjavik, Iceland, the TBM, and you know, I'm up at 23,000 feet. It was still pretty cool. It made it more interesting than seeing nothing but ocean, because with live weather and whatnot, it's amazing. But I've always more enjoyed flying lower to the ground. Let's probably can only hope. Kozaki, thanks Here's a C-1737K, and they're tested at 100% Kentucky. In my opinion, airlines are fun for the first and last 10 to 15 minutes. The purple line volume is where you should come. Then weather's coming in. Now my dad kind of likens it to driving a bus. That's what's awesome about it. Everybody has their preference. I'm never gonna disparage different levels of enjoyment or method. Yes. Only the decommissioning, but yeah, closet. Oh, 100% Goblin. That's the way it was with Captain Seppi last night. You know, because we're both flying the same route, trying to get to the same place. So it was fun seeing him catch up to me, then pass me. But being above the clouds with the way they were, it was gorgeous. So we're going to fly around and land. Don't ask me which runway number because I don't remember. But we're landing this direction, not. Yeah. That weather's really moving in, isn't it? This is really good. Train is. That's fair. That's fair. When it comes to trains, you're gonna have to talk to Seamus because I don't know trains at all. I made that. It was so cool, wasn't it, Seppi? Seeing the light on the horizon and actually get brighter as we crossed, it was so cool. Like the early part, it made sense to be during the day just because you couldn't see anything other than honestly a cool light off in the distance, but nothing was really lit up in general. But once it started coming up, once we got to about halfway and started seeing things, man, it was. Yeah, the sim kind of threw you a curveball and say, hey, check this out. But you recovered nicely. Going to idle throttle. There it is. Car at my face. Something else. Oh no, HCPR! No, right in the runway. Yeah, the chances of being rescued at that point were pretty good. Avionics, anyway, have some out. Oh, camera. So runway 15 is open for landing. You just see me. It's all about the landing now. There's Scorpio in, EA40. Yeah, I don't think the DC-6s are going to be able to land in formation here. They changed GPS on that 140. It was in the 140. They went from the G1000 to the GNS 430 and a transponder and autopilot. There's HCBR and Stannis G in Stearman and Spitfire respectively. There's down in front in the Bonanza, OLK in the Cap 10. As rain is coming in, rain's legitimately moving in. I'm seeing raindrops on the screen. That's kind of cool. A mildly troubling kind of way. Granite Ski, or Granite Sky 01. Now following, many thanks, dude. Much 70 of Bodip. There's Red Dragon in Kingsman in. There's Roger RC in the Thunderfly Stearman. Squirrel count's going up, folks. Squirrel count is going up. There's a 70 Tundra tire version. This Goblin. Next, hitting Albany Vortac. Yeah. Everybody outside of the supplies. Oh, you got more folks coming in. Camera. Well, in the Cap 10. Wayland in the 150. Yes, Scorpio, I am. Coming. Oh, it's gonna be ding. First one's down. Oh no, one off the runway. Nicely done, gents. Nicely done. That's interesting, Scorpio. Yeah, it kind of does that. Yeah, for me, they're all in the Air Force One. Started off in B-17, a B-17 livery. Now they're all in Air Force One. All right, so let's get ready for not that button. So flaps are coming up. Rich, yeah. They certainly take up a good chunk of space, don't they? Okay, mixture's rich, throttle's correct, master switch is on, beacon on, pump goes on, clear prop. Jiminy Christmas, there goes my light. All right. Hey. Got attacked by my light. I got attacked by my light and none of you saw it. Alright, avionics coming on. So we need flight plan. Add Pro. A destination of 8. On KLB Alpha O. Bravo. Probably the closest. Alright. So we have our next plan in. Parking brake come. Fuel pump comes off. So we should probably leave it on until here. Nav lights coming on. Taxi. Alright. Oh dear. Oh wow. Provides a unique challenge here. That shows takeoff from P3. Not mine. Kind of a crosswind, but favors 1.5. You have a good one, Waylon. Thanks for flying along as long as you could. Take care, and we'll catch you next time. Alright, so what we're going to do... we're going to kind of skirt around the Thunderbus. Because our little plane fits under the wing. Pardon me. Pardon me. A little bit. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Alright. Taxi light coming off. Strobe light coming on. Landing light. That's a strobe light. Habit. Panel light. Proper cable. Here we are. We're lined up. Let's go. Control. Camera a little bit. Ooh, that's a crosswind. That's a crosswind. Bit of right aileron. Hey, Two Cats, how you doing, dude? Up and down. Hey, give it. Hey, give it. Hey now. Look at the rainbows. Now, we're going to all wish the best of luck to the Thunderflies as they depart and hopefully not hit trees or a bridge. Oh, I believe in you, but it's certainly going to be fun to watch. One more quick circuit or orbit of the airfield. Watch as some of the Thunderflies get airborne. Steve Solo is going for the extra approach, starting in the neighborhood. Ready's up. Oh, there you go. Ready. Ready, got it. Sonic Lake's rolling. Nice! There you go. Let's go. This is why... Oh, Skydive Man! Don't stall it! Don't stall it! Don't stall it! Don't stall! Don't stall! Don't run into it. Whee! Nice save, Skydive Man. Steve Solo's up. And we're going to head on our way up to Albany. Hey, P1PQ, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Oh, Druid! Save it! Save it! Save it! Nice. Oh. I really need a regular trim wheel and not one that has a D10. Make life a lot easier. I should be up. Yeah, we're good up. Unless we... Yeah, I saw that. I saved it, though. I just started playing Lay Down Sally by Eric Clapton, saying, save it, save it, save it. Nice. Pilot off. And into the IMC we go. To have some fun with the small wicked plane, grab the velocity turbo popper. I've heard a lot about it. Seems neat. As far as I'm aware, you can stall at 172. Depending on how you stall. From the rain effects on the windshield. Look at that. Trying not to go to the right. You can be sitting with us stalled the wing yesterday at 1400 feet. She rolled over and played dead. Haha! On a 170 you'll struggle. They're very stable and you have to really have it fist. And but it'll usually pull itself out and get itself in spiral. There we have an answer. Much better than my, sure. I am no aerodynamic expert. But I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express one. So the Albany VOR is 153. For the sake of it, I may change the weather. I heard a room. Post it in the Discord, Reese. Links don't work. A little often 70. Well, right now it's kind of compounded. Honestly, I think it's okay. Maybe a little on the quiet side, but I think I can live with it. It's a lot better than the 140, because with the 140, it sounds like it was recorded on a GoPro. It's such a good-looking airplane. I'd like to see Coronado take this and make it into an early model 172, so like a 1958 model, or even a 1956 model. You know, with the square tail, the Razorback, tricycle gear, the beefier motor. It's hard for me to tell, but it just seems too quiet. I remember my brother taking me up in one that sounded a lot more robust in the head. That's fair. It's, I don't know, I could go either way. I remember my grandpa's 175 being reasonably loud in the inside without headset, or without a headset. Look, rainbow. Double rainbow. Just Pilot Lounge is fine. Pilot Lounge. Ow. Closed captioning does not like me saying Pilot Lounge. What is he? Cool. Well, Lando Norris. Oh no, Michu. Yeah. Pilot landmine. No. Pilot lounge. Pilot lounge. No. No, come at me, FBI. Didn't do anything. Not that that stopped him before. Yeah. We see enough of the ground that we know that we're going to be okay. It's that Knickerbocker's accent. All right. Now the weather is not getting any better. But I can see us breaking through, so maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, we're breaking through. It'll be fine. Okay, so we're just about to the private airfield of Deer Run. NY7. Look at that. Look at it. Look at that and tell me that's not cool. Ain't it? Can't. I have no idea, Airlock. No idea. They are masters of the air. So down below us, off to the right. That's got to be it right there. Private strip. Look at that. Hey, KTUK, how you doing? Good to see you. EL737's here too. Good to see you both. Hope you're both doing well. Happy Thursday. Yeah, Buddy Gnats. Some say they defy physics, others say they are made of helium. All we know is they're called device. Oh yeah. Another rain. That old song, Here Comes the Rain Again. Out straight. Well, the music should be there. It might just be a little quiet. New York. So we're getting much closer to Albany. Look at that. That's a lot of rain. Look at this. Oh. Have you ever seen the weather depicted like this? Lights. The sim, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Airlock dock, yes, I have. It happens somewhat frequently where I'm at. Load. Fine, it's gonna look better because look, you got thunderflies. Right on. How are they flying so slow? I mean, they're going to do a better job flying to the speed of this than they would be the 140. 140 is just painful. Go faster on a highway. Oh yeah, I bet. Look at him. Pardon me. Yeah. Fair. That's great. Let's do that. Nice. Doctor. Good evening, Ben McClure. Just back from fly out from Belfast. Counters. Nice, Ben. Great job. Belfast to Oban. Ah, nice. Overtaking the... But only because it's thunderflies. Look at them. And engine management has to be insane. gasping for air, probably overheating. Plus we got a Stearman and a Spitfire. So cool. Yeah. Like the speed that I'm going at cruise is about what they need to land at or below. It's crazy. I'd imagine they'd had to do something. That's incredible. Into Albany. Scattered showers up here near Albany, according to flight sim. Crazy. There goes HCPR. There's 2 cats. Had real flight arson. Yeah, no, 100%. 100% airlock. Now these planes weren't necessarily built or designed to fly in a formation like this. They're meant to cruise and carry passengers or cargo. Not to see them fly like this is absolutely insane. I was flying with them last night a little bit before I flew with Captain Seppi. And I was in PR in a 339 flying along with these guys, and it was just incredible. It's such a rewarding experience flying with these guys. They're so talented. And what's really best is they've made a name for themselves. They didn't have to, replicate some real world flying. They're their own thing. And to me, that's even because they came into being organically. It's just a bunch of people got together, say, hey, let's do a thing. And they practice, but they still have fun with it. And I think that's the biggest thing to get out of that is you still have fun. To practice so much and have so much fun and to be as awesome as that, you can't top that. Doing brakes. I would have put the flaps up first to reduce your stall angle, but uh-oh, got one going in. Save it. Saved it. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. They're just amazing. I can't get enough of them. They're just so amazing to watch. They could do an air demonstration in 152s and I'd be impressed. Their flying skill is just top notch. No, I believe it. I believe it. At this speed, those engines are not getting a lot of air. Roger, RC. And heck gum gnats. Kingsman. I could see what Kingsman's flying. Someone's playing with me, would not let me shout. Ooh. Ooh. Wasn't it doing that last night as well? Two cats? But welcome to Albany, New York. I believe Albany is the state capital of New York. And if you really couldn't connect, it'd be a real catastrophe. Have to have the sim line up perfectly. Red Dragon appears to be in a Mooney. The amount of lights, I had to stop and think, is that a Mooney or is it a D6? Okay, it's a Mooney. So we're going to start our right turn towards 4 Victor 8. Ooh. I hate those ones, Kozaki. I hate those ones. I had one of those, I think it was just after or towards the end of flying with the Thunderflies. I had a blue screen of death and it shut everything down. Oh, Katie. AFK for a few, keep them fun running. Got it, two cats. There's Albany. Oh, the airport. Convenient golf course, right close to the airport. Fly in, get your tee time, fly out. That's not fun. Yeah, fair enough. Darth Vader? That's got to be a reference to, oh, what was it? It wasn't Bill and Ted. The other one. It's almost a parody of Bill and Ted. I don't remember. Carbuchetta, Scorpio. The weather's improving as we go east. Yeah, the weather's definitely improving. Hard Albany. Meets Hard Albany is 19087. Push 90. Rear facing headwind. That's no fun. This catapulted down. Do it right. There's a catapult anywhere. And right meow. I think. I'm wrong. My 7-year fuzzy trebuchet. That's French. Hey, there we go. Now it works. Oh, on the 15th of 1951 Zulu. Almost an hour old, so it's going to change. Min. Niner 0 at 7. 10 statute miles scattered. There they are. Look at them. Look at him go. Oh, pull. RDW is going to get into a flat spin. Ready. RDW got promoted. Saved it. Well, hello. MB39 up here. As we leave the crummy weather behind. The facility scattered at 4,200, scattered at 5,000. Nice. That is nice. Definitely getting pushed towards the cars. A little more towards the line. There's Steve Solo. I love that D6. Tuesday, a truck carrying 20,000 pounds of ramen crashed into the lake in Arkansas, almost carrying the. Even to keep the 339 that slow is a trick. We're flying at about its, stall speed. Now we're getting into some mountains. How about them apples? They're no Alps, but still pretty cool. Yeah. All these jokes are very cathartic. And to think, we were flying on the edge of all of that mess, and now we're very nice weather comparatively. Still some weather up ahead, but not like we just flew against. At Garth. When I think of Garth, it was something with Mike Myers and I think Dana Carvey. From the 90s. It wasn't Bill and Ted because that was totally different. Hey Ty, how you doing? Good to see you. How are the cathodes in your flight? Well, they're certainly not catatonic. They've avoided catastrophe. I love vintage airplanes. I love vintage airplanes. So good. Definitely getting a strong wind from the south. I was trying to plan a surprise joke on my friend, but my brother let the cat out. Oh, he could catch up all right. I have a feline it would be fine. Of course, only the best. Oh, maybe a nap. North up on GPS. Yep. North up. Them. I'll say it now just to kind of prevent it. I bet in 5 minutes it's going to make me want to throw it out the window. Oh, there. That may be reason. Stop turning to the north. I want to turn north. Hey, I see a frozen pop up. Bunch of cat. Wayne's World, that's it. I think it was Wayne and Garth. Yeah. Wild Stallion. Well, I think that was that Bill and Ted. Or you considered one of the crazy cat people types or more. Don't get me wrong, they're both great. And how about Keanu Reeves? That dude's gonna live forever and still be the nicest guy on the planet. Oh, that was a turn. And shifted. That was a heck of a chip too. Yeah, I'm allergic to cats too. Like, I can be okay with cats, just in a general sense. I still think they're jerks, but I can be okay with cats. I'm also allergic, so it's just like, if the remote possibility I had a cat, it would have to be hypoallergenic and not be a computer. Oh, and going over the hills, we're getting turbulent. Your balance? Eh, he's got plenty of space in there. Hi. You have a good night, PE1EQ. Thanks for coming along for the flight as long as you could. See, the wonderful thing about being in Michigan, right by Canada, so like I get to enjoy Timmy's on occasion. And I'm sorry, but you know, I'll always be a Red Wings fan. Need to introduce Murphy to Timbits. All kinds of balls in there. That's fair. I'm more of a dog person anyway. Mostly Timbits and Buzzard. I think Toronto's the biggest Canadian city I've ever been to. Long time. That was once with my cat. Yeah, in a pet owner relationship with a cat, the humans kind of ends up being the pet because the cat's training the human to take care of its. You're doing something wrong if your dogs smell bad. I don't think I've ever been called a yank in a negative sense. And I kind of me. I mean, whether you're from the South or from outside the U.S., you know, I'm from the northern United States. I think. Thunder flies. Thunder. Gonna have to start defending shortly. Shortly? Fun. Dogs so small if you look after them. I think every starting to get. Yeah. In my life, I've been called much worse things, so. And it's usually really hard to offend. I've been called so many things. I'm in Michigan. State that looks like a mitten. The Yanks are coming. Are. I live in my room. Wife. Talk about getting. I've been everywhere, man. Alright, so we're gonna get past this. Look at that! There's the lake on the top of it. break out the 140 and land in a lake on the top of a hill. Cajun cookie, good cooking. Hey, there's a 170 bush plane. Look at that. That's frozen. Alright. Ain't that the truth, Kozaki? Alright, so we need to check. We're going to do a flyover, see if we can spot a windsock. And determine what runway we're going to land on. Golf. I don't know. Fuck. Duto and Murphy with the host. Many thanks, dude. Might have to get lowered. Catch. You know what I say about being late, Murph. Okay, you're left. Not wrong. I am from Southwest Michigan, Lower Peninsula. Born and raised. Haven't had enough motivation. Yeah, you want to think U.S. states are big? Canadian provinces are bigger. Well, the heck with it. We're going to land on runway 1 and not hit. Flaps. There's a ski resort. Not gonna be my best. Short runway. Ashton. Well, the important thing is I'm down. enough power to get onto him. Out and watch. Shut down. Watch. Alright. Freaking set. Plates. Look at this little airport. Yeah, yet. Exactly. Hide me. Frozen. Red Dragon. Bottom came in from the other direction. Oh, Frozen. It kind of looked like like he lost a gear, didn't it? Scorpio on the DA40. Spirit in the 170. There's a Corsair of War Hamster. See my dude. Oh, fireballs and so on. Terrified passenger. Roger, ours. You have a good one, Reese. Good to see you. You have a great night, and we'll catch you next time. Yeah, I couldn't find a windsock, so I just guessed on the runway. Yes, there are. Better believe it, my friend. MSFS. Oh dear. There's Corsair, there's Hammy. Bit of a bounce, that's okay. So Murph, you missed another squirrel incident. poor old HCBR nosed it right into the runway as I'm landing on our first stop. So we can add another squirrel to the count. I got him on scope, Hammy. Hey. The entertainment value is what makes it all worth it, right? They have to get a long approach they can set up right. Kozeki, I think you'll be fine. I say that now. Look at that. Coffee House rating with a party of 27, just in time for the Thunderflies to land in the DC-6 here at, what's it? Deerfield Valley. Perfect time. How you all doing, my friends? How's your stream? Thanks for the follow there, Thunderbird 2019. Hope you're all well. Look at that. Not a big field, but they're getting it in like champs. Hey, they did it. How about them apples? That's awesome. Look at this area. Nice. Isn't the 170 a great plane? Look at that. Right. So we're about to start our final leg of this flight here in the 170, going up to the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So we're going to take off on runway 1 because I don't know the winds here. Because there doesn't seem to be a defined windstock. There's a golf course, so there's that. Always exciting. So I left you in this position. Unhide me. Get back in airplane. Flaps coming up. Sky Vector. Awesome. Okay. Yep. Got one more leg to go. Okay, so mags are on. Masters on. So spray the battery. Woo! Panel lights off. Avionics on. Nav lights on. Sind 144 and yes. Lovely gifts from a good friend of mine that lived. Oh, need to program this guy. So we're going head over. Didn't we are at or add destination. Kilo link. Sure. Yeah. Charlie. Yeah. Oscar. Probably. Honestly, not realizing that. Scorpio, I would more say that I'm giving I'm just testing it. Testing the waters. Playing with fire. Alright. Because you never know. Doesn't even have strobe light. That's what. Hey, Western Operators, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Long time no see. Yeah, those were the days, man. Just getting going. And I do recognize the name. Oh, that's a big old Corsair. I have my firing procedure ready, yeah. Someone bought a medevac. Brought a medevac. Yeah. It's one of those, I like to call it cautious optimism. So, let everybody get down to the end of the runway. Trim, that's the word. Trim. That, roll. Good, good, good. All the lights are on. That's our barometer, or that we're just shy at 2,000 at field elevation. All right, get it rolling. Laps. A little extra. Whoa, that's wind. Real wind. Look at them thunderflies. Ooh, that was a messy takeoff. Oh, we made it. Thunder buses are rolling. There's HCPR and frozen. Laps coming up. Laps coming. Oh. Won't make you guys suffer anymore with my. It's awful. It's awful. Hang it, Bobby. Hammy up. Scorpio's up. Aren't rolling. That's a name. I love seeing the names in the sim pop up. And you see some interesting stuff. We had Darth Vader, now Mr. Snickles. Oh goodness. Stuff like that brings my heart joy. See the Thunder buses lining up. First up is Ready, also known as RDW, but he got promoted. Roger RC's down there as well. Steve Solo's ready to go, lined up. Mark 362 is there. Dennis G. Sonic Lake and Skydive Man are moving in. John Lego Man's there. Oh, that's HCBR and Frozen. EMB3. Ozaki Flyers down there as well. Oh, looks like he's merged with Botted. Ready's rolling. Ooh, mama. Oh, it was close. Comes Steve. Steve got up a little sooner than Ready did. Clears it by a mile. Comes Mart. Mart cutting it close. I think he got a little bit of a land ramp. Skydive Man's up. Comes Masonic Lake. I see a two-tone Murphy. Come on, Masonic. Got this. Oh, we're up. We're up. Dust. Might have gotten a branch or two. Comes Bada and Roger RC. Where's that Kozaki? There's Red Dragon. How you doing? Skydive Man, poor hamster, all in the air. Here comes Bada down, rolling on the runway. Power a little bit. John Lego Man's rolling. Roger RC's rolling. Look at this area though. Is the grass? Aha. Yeah, I kind of got a little bit of the grass too on my takeoff. Don't feel bad. Look at that. Oh, Murph's on the roll. Got some saxophone going on now. So with them about to take off, we're going to go ahead and turn on the route. gained quite a bit of altitude. Or a bit more. And Pembroke, Ontario is now following. Many thanks, dude. Hope you enjoy the flight and the stream. Follows greatly appreciated. Hey, Grandinger. How you doing? Look at this area. Isn't that something? There goes HDBR and Frozen. Absolute legend. Yeah, I said that the scenery would get better as we move forward. Flight. Murph is up and away. And the weather has cleared. So when we started off in Teterboro, the weather was fairly nice. As we got closer to Albany, it kind of got a little iffy. Just skirting the edge of some weather. And now that we've gone east, beautiful. We just left Fort Victor 8. Fort Victor 8 would be where we just departed. We're on our way to fly over the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So the next, if you're wanting to tune in to a VOR, the next VOR would be 112.9, the Concord VOR. You'll want to set it to a heading of 086. Say what? 112.9. That'll pop in eventually. Glad to hear, Grandinger. Everyone's more than welcome to fly along. It's a beautiful day here in the city. Happy Thursday to everyone. We're one day closer to the weekend. And the weekend is always spicy. So tomorrow we'll be joining Two-Tone Murphys for some Friday madness. He tries to fly with the Thunderflies. Saturday we have Allison Johnson with her, I believe, is either the final leg or the next to final leg of the Amelia Earhart recreation flight in the Mooney, leaving Ford Island in Hawaii for San Francisco. Then later on Saturday, I'll be streaming with iRacing. Be taking the GT4 car out around Brands Hatch. No navigator isn't prepared. Oh. Yep. That's absolutely right, G-Deck. She's got a very nice, I think it was by Gibbo Ireland, did a very nice scheme based on the livery that Amelia had on her Lockheed Electra. Nice polished aluminum with some red accent. You have a great night, Noel. Glad to have you along as always. You rest well, and we will see you next time. There's Hammy and the Corsair. Money says Murph's in VR trying to do the formation flying. He's doing a lot better than I do. Flying with the Thunderflies is actually quite difficult, staying in formation. So my hats continuously go out to these guys for all the hard work and practice they put into it. Just crazy. Crazy, I know. Purple day. This sim, I'm telling you. Six. Pair of them. Steve Solo and Ready. Look at him go. Can't get that next plane. Look at them go. It's so good. For Sean Lego Man. Sean Lego Man flying highway. Fairly speedy. My money is on a Caravan. It's just crazy. I keep saying it over and over again. It never stops amazing. So I think we're in Vermont. We're about to. No, we landed in Vermont. So Deerfield Valley, where we took off from, is in Vermont. We're across this river. That's where we cross into New Hampshire. Oh yeah, Kozaki, it would be awesome. So the private strip right there. A handful of private grass strips up here. There's Granager, Arborchetta, Roger RC, Thunderflies, more Thunderflies, Red Dragon, Kozaki's there, Druid, Scorpio, Danis, John Lego Man, and a Vault. That guy. That's a heck of a meeting, Captain Seppi. Hey, oh, Melodus Hawk. Yo. What's up, dude? You're well? There's the Thunderflies. Red Dragon. Look at the scenery, man. Isn't it nuts? I'm not an excitable person. I don't get, you know, super animated and excited about much of anything. Unless it's really good. And this sim, it's so good. Being able to share this with you guys is amazing. Sean Legoman, definitely the Caravan. I'm really hoping that Sobo put the Caravan on floats for the big update. Because they've alluded to putting a lot of different planes on floats. They kind of showed the X-Cub and the 172 on floats. So I'm really kind of hoping they put the Caravan. They did it in, Microsoft did it back in FS 2004. One of the two. Would be cool to see it again. All that maple syrup just waiting to oh yeah. Absolutely, Melot Hawk. We're on the East USA server. I need to fly my happy name right a little bit. Everybody's welcome to join. We just passed November Hotel 39er. We're flying towards the Concorde VOR. It's kind of like dealing with the mafia. It'd be a shame if you something happened to that. It kind of does that when I talk at a normal level. I have to adjust it a little bit. Captain Steppy, it's probably going to be the better part of an hour yet. We've only just crossed into New Hampshire. So we still have a bit to go. That's a lot of trees. That's a lot of trees. Let me tell you, that's a lot of. They got a lot of trees here. You know what I'm saying? Roger that, Cap. You. And for nearest airport. Nearest airport, I would say, is Kilo Echo Echo November. Yeah. Oh yeah. The reason why the Mason-Dixon line is called the Mason, not to mention the Hatfields and McCoys. So nearest is I got 150 acres done. That's a good song. Artie Robin. He wasn't the only one to sing the song, but I like his best. They don't make music like that anymore. It's awesome. Or it's awful. Shame. Could be. Ooh, tannerite. They have lots of fun with tannerite. I think that's Keen down there. Got it. And the right makes everything. That thunder flies inbound onto front. Look at him go. Man, this is such a great, a pretty part of the world. Definitely getting closer to the Canada border. Got more thunderflies coming. There's a trap. Ordered rudder pedals, back order. Big Iron, good song. Ordered rudder pedals. Yeah, what kinds of, what rudder pedals did you get, Airlock? A strong part of me that would love to get my hands on some PRs. But them's cost a pretty penny. Oh no! Lights him. No! No! Got this. Woo! Good job, Flight Sim. I knew you had it. That was close. The ones which I can't afford and So there's little BB-64, a nice little float plane. Know exactly what it just get. So it wasn't just me. Woo! Sounds like this. It was a server stutter. I see this. I see a shadow of some thunderbusts. That's the 172 on floats. Nice. There's Hawk. I had my finger on the fire station with it. Yeah, me too. And I was just like, "Come on, you got this!" And it came through. Pull up. Oh, that's not even a Thunderbus. That's an Orion. Nice. Lots of CH pedals gave up the post. I never got the CH pedals. I started with the T pedals from Thrustmaster. They worked okay. Then I got some other ones, and they never quite worked right from the get-go. They were real heavy-duty things, and they cost a pretty penny. Kind of regretting that a little bit. And right now, I have some Sci-Tech pedals. Sci-Tech, Logitech, whatever you want to call them. Look at him go. It's so good. There you go. I didn't realize that Logitech was twist. I guess I never realized that. I know Logitech owns Astro, and I've got the Astro A40 PRs. I love them. Keeping an eye on the DC6 as always. Gonna see if we get any flat spins today. Good thing they're all squirrels, because if they were dogs, they might have made it this time. Loops in a DC6. Absolutely, Kozaki. I figured if I don't learn something today, I'm doing something wrong. Because we as humans should always be learning. The only time that our brains shouldn't be learning anything is when we're, under the ground by 6 feet. Not anything. But should always be learning. I firmly believe that learning is very, very, very important. I haven't tried alphas on the I've got the wife stuff too. Ah, nice. I've never heard anything bad about the HyperX. I'd love to get the A50s because they're wireless, and they're not cheap by any stretch of the imagining. I already spent a good chunk of change on the A40. Only downside is the cord. There's Hammy in the Corsair. Get dead. Oh, no. Come on. That's a nice 172 on float. Oh, nice. Worth it, money, the battery, so I'll pen it. That's good to know. I have the A20, but I have them paired with my laptop. I like them well enough. But yeah, the A50, I would love to have them. It's just another huge investment. Has everyone been putting up the mission adding smoke aerostatic? I probably did. Also, I believe that they're actually adding it. I know that India Fox Echo are going to update the 339 with smoke. But they've got all their updates on hold until after the big sim update. That way, they can ensure compatibility. plug in extra audio into the document. Nice. Somehow I got muted. Not muted anymore. Whoops. I bet I had it when I swatted at a gnat. If I didn't make a fool out of myself, what point would there be screaming? I'm way too good at making a fool of myself. So we're over New Hampshire 86 or November Hotel 86. Intervale. So we're about to fly over Concord. So here's that salvage bundle. Sure, I know that one. Oh. Oh. Well, that's interesting. That's it. Oh boy, I think there's a boo-boo. Thing didn't try to get into that one. So welcome to Concord, New Hampshire. Boats only? Yeah. It'd be perfect for the new 140. They put out a nice float plane version, and it's not, they're not amphibious floats either. Uh-oh. Here we go. Thinking it, Graniger, is that a 140 or one? That. They need to work on the multiplayer sounds. You really do. Flies. 170. On the 140, no. The 140, they released a float plane version. Oh. And there are no wheels on the amphibious floats. So they're just water only. You have a good one, Red Dragon. Always glad to have you along. That could explain the major stutterage. 747 is known to have some problems, cause some problems on networks. Yeah. Well, I mean, you almost have to spawn on land and then just kind of use slew mode to get into the water. I would have thought that they would have put amphibious floats on them, but they didn't. It is what it is. And FS9 amphibs could waddle up onto the... Yeah, I remember that. I think it also worked in FSX. I could be very easily wrong. Doesn't work so well in this, and that's really a bummer, but I feel like they're going to adjust that. The big update. At least I hope they do. Got a photogrammetry area. That's... You know what? I just thought of, oh yeah, oh, we'll be fine. Once we land, can't take off again. It was a little on the low side. Here's the airport right there, Concord. Site of the Concord. Roger RC. So we've got about 10 nautical miles until we hit the speedway. And that is the icon. You can plan that. Well, I mean, Microsoft Flight, which was that one that just flopped hardcore. That's the first one that had the icon in. Microsoft Flight was a complete departure from the normal flight simulator thing, and I think it kind of showed that most people didn't like it. They Microsoft Flight kind of went about as well as Combat Flight Simulator did. It was too much of a departure from the standard, what people were using, having the whole world model. Oh, really? I bet it's not available anymore. I miss Combat Flight Simulator 2. For, I really would love to see Microsoft bring back the Combat Flights. I think Combat Flight Sims could use a bit of a competition so it's not just IL-2 or DPS. Yeah, I kind of figured. It was such a flop. But if they released it for free just for kicks and giggles, it would be kind of fun. Now, Jay Winneker's has dabbled in it, and I tried to dabble in it, but setting up the controls is such a pain in the butt. So I need to be on a heading. Yeah. Hey, JW, how you doing? Getting close to the speedway. That's nice. Well, they still put the developer for IL-2 still keeps putting out updates like IL for Stalingrad and all that fun stuff. So they're still putting out content. They're still working on a big Normandy DLC. Oh, there it is right there. Problem is the Normandy DLC is going to be like 80 something bucks. That's not saying it wouldn't be worth the cost, but doggone, that's a chunk of change. ECS users, that sort of thing. Gosh. A little bit out. Impressive. It's like they took these satellite images a fall or right after an event. First scrape house days editing out. Oh, it's based on Italy flying JU-88s. Oh, nice. Junkers. JU-88s. Not as cool as the Stuka, but quite deadly in their own right. So yeah, so this is Magic Mile as best Microsoft can represent them. Those should be grandstands all around. Look at them go. So it's not just an oval. They do have a road course layout that actually goes outside of the track. Making it somewhat unique. Had some great battles back in the day with sim racing at this track. Very flat. It's a very flat track. A lot of fun though. About nothing. As per Wikipedia, when 1C Game Studios announced that they were stopping development of Cliffs of Dover, gave a community group, Team Fusion, access to source code. Team Fusion is maintaining game release and release splits, Desert Wings, Brook, and it's still working on it. That's cool that they did that for sure. Hey, there's a Captain Steppy in the air. Nice. Right. And the myth, the legend that is Captain Peppy. Some say his beard has a just epic. Yeah, I really wish that some racing game sim developers would start making tracks for Flight Sim, so they didn't look so sad and bad. I think it could do a lot of, I mean, especially like Turn 10 Studios that does Forza Motorsport and the Forza Horizon series. You know, it wouldn't take, you know, it would be pretty cool and easy, relatively easy for them to work with Asobo and be like, okay, let's put these, oh, here's the track mesh with some trackside objects, and hand them to Asobo and be like, here, put them into Flight Sim, and Bob's your uncle. I think that'd be pretty cool. Every now and then I have a good idea. But that track is nicely nestled in a nice area. The problem is, Goblin, they made the whole city, and they didn't really make it so much as they put in the Google Earth or the Google photogrammetry in. If I could get just the track, I'd be happy, but they put in the whole city, and it's like over a gigabyte. Yes. Kind of hit the nail on the head there, Airlock. Because this series, the Thursday series for Chase the Cup, started where I would I'd fly to a track, or as near as I could, fly over it, check it out. Then on my Saturday streams with iRacing, I would do some racing at that track. So. But unfortunately, in a lot of ways, many European folks aren't interested in NASCAR or oval racing, so I kind of gave up and modified the idea. So I'm still doing the Chase the Cup series, but my sim racing series kind of turned into its own. Who needs a pandemic to have a complete virtual world? I don't. Oh, terrible. Further. How do I prevent the nav radio from turning off in planes to pick up batteries? I don't. You need hit Alt A. That will activate the alternate. Well, I want to fly to my favorite marina, then land, jump on my yacht. Yeah, that'd be cool. Captain Peppy is 2. Dude abides. Picturesque. And seeing the fall colors on the trees would look amazing. Are the oil tanks? It's a bug. It's a bug, Granager. cylinder head temp it shouldn't be that way. It's a bug. Because the oil pressure's fine, the oil temperature's fine, carb heat fine, but the cylinder head is just a bug. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of an annoying bug. The 140 had the same issue. I'm using a Sci-Tech switch panel, so I automatically just have access to a alternator switch. So it doesn't necessarily bother me anymore. But the default keyboard shortcut to activate the alternator is Alt-A. Yeah, it's a bug, and I bet they'll. I'm reasonably certain they're aware of it. Is there? Look at this area. I think we'll do this. If I'm reading the chart correctly. Kind of recognize I believe you have to use the Logitech software. Because I don't think otherwise. I think there's something called SPAD Next. It'll actually allow you to do more with it. Actually reassign some things. But by and large, I just use the Logitech software because SPAD Next is expensive. Yeah, I like it too, Ty. It's having the white and the red and then the polished aluminum. But yeah, I just use the Logitech software. I've got the radio panel and the switch panel. They're both really handy. They're actually really handy for VR as well, because I can still look at the modeled radio in the cockpit. As long as I know where my knob is on the panel, it's easy. Learning the switch panel is a different story, though. Yes, they do, Dennis. And that's what I'm running. As of 21.6 Hulu, which not long ago appear to be throw at 6. So we're probably going to land where Bada had. Probably going to come in today. Yes. If I could add one more, I'd probably either want to get a second radio panel or the autopilot. Look at this. And a lake. I think little BB is going to land in a lake. And says so the Alpha has all the main make it go switches. The Bravo has the AP stuff. The only thing missing the radio. Yes. Yeah. So I have a honeycomb Alpha yoke, which negated my need for the switch panel because I got the switch panel back when I was using CH yoke, but I then decided to get back into sim racing, and my wheels right here where my yoke would be, so I started using the switch panel. Lost bugs. AWAS is Oh, 133. What? 35. So yeah, we're gonna land this way. Laps in. Bend it a little bit. Using fly stick. Yep, I have the SideTech X55. Nice. I had the X52 standard back in the day. I think I still have it lying around, but it doesn't work. Notches. Not full of hairs. Flip it. Laps. Let's slow out. Got idle throttle still. Trim. Laps up. Side. Side. Exit. There, parking on, out, plugged. They are just in time. Not much I can do about it at this point, Airlock. There's Benevault in. There's Scorpio. Look at that. Well, I've made note of the audio issues. I'll look into it. So we'll leave it at that. I'll work on it for next time. Another 170 of Druid. There's Captain Seppi in the pits. Ooh, a little bit of a bounce. Ran over by squirrel hunters. Oh no, it looks like Seppi got a bit of a tumble. There's Sean Lugaman and Bodip. There's Tangent Snake. Head stick to Corsair. Uh-oh. Oil on the... all over screen is not good. Parrot66 with the follow. Many thanks, dude. Hope you're well. Here's the Thunderflies. Murphy, HCBR, and Frozen. Set up a raid. Hope you're well, Parrot. Many thanks for the follow. There's Granager in. Definitely sound like Hammy blew an engine. That's something I have yet to do in the Corsair. Here's Roger RC coming in. Like Roger is our final contestant on the landings. Extra. Extra's definitely a bit bouncy. Go down here, have a look at the Thunderflies. Aren't they amazing? That being said, thanks everybody for showing up and flying along, chatting along, and keep me company during the flight. It's very glad to have all of you here. It's a total thing. It's been great. We had some great scenery. We lucked out and the servers worked. We didn't have to delay more than a minute or two, and the sim's been great today for once, and just absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and do a bit of a raid, but I want to just say thank you to everybody, all the new follows, subscribes, even if you just watched, flew along, whatever. It's really appreciated, and thank you very, very, very much. But till next time, be good to each other, stay safe out there, catch you next time. Stay tuned for the raid.